Paulo Costa, Khamzat Chimaev finally announced. It's been rumored for the past 3 to 4 months, and then it looked like Costa was going to be fighting Ikram, but he had no intentions of doing that. Pulls out of his fight 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, before the fight was about to happen. Obviously had no intentions of actually doing it, but nonetheless pulls out. And then we get the scheduling for Khamzat Chimaev and Paulo Costa, which has been brewing for a very long time. Where has Khamzat Chimaev been? Who knows? Where has Paulo Costa been? Who knows? He's not very active to begin with, but how inactive Khamzat Chimaev has been, very disappointing. Nonetheless, it's going to happen in Abu Dhabi on an absolutely stacked card. That's the fight that should have happened in the first place. Now, I don't know why they even tried to schedule Paulo Costa Ikram. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know what the UFC was trying to do, because it's clear Paulo Costa had no intentions of doing it. What is the UFC trying to do? Like, why were they just locking him up so that there's some kind of fight that they didn't want him taking because they wanted him to fight Khamzat? I don't know. But everything around it is super weird. I don't know. There's the footage of them getting into it at the UFC PI. I believe it was at the UFC PI. They got into it. They were talking a bunch of shit, and that's kind of where everything arose. But that was so long ago. And I look at this like, it's such a weird fight. It is a very weird fight. It's going to be Khamzat's first fight back at middleweight, that's where he's going to be moving to. It's a weird fight, because both guys have been inactive. Paulo Costa has been fairly inactive for the last 2 or 3 years, and we just haven't seen a whole lot from him. I mean, he fought Vettori on the fight night main event, was supposed to be 185, couldn't make weight. Then finally does do the right things to make weight against Luke Rockhold. That's going to be almost a year ago, or almost 11 months ago to the day, where as of this is being filmed. So he will have been off for over a year when they actually fight. Same with Khamzat. I don't know it's such a weird type of matchup, because we know Khamzat is a blitzer, grappler. He's going to come out, shoot very quick. He's going to get after it. Can Paulo Costa stuff that right away? Can he stuff it right away? Can he survive the onslaught Khamzat's going to have at the beginning? Can he catch him early? What is he going to look like in rounds 2 and 3? Can Khamzat actually stand with Paulo Costa and not get how he did against Gilbert Burns, where he just starts hucking bombs and gets in a dogfight? It's very weird. It's a very weird fight, because there's a lot of ways this could play out. It could be an easy Chimaev sub off the bat. It could be a Paulo Costa knockout off the bat. It could be Costa surviving for a round and then taking over towards the end of the fight. Or it's Paulo Costa surviving, Khamzat just running through him the entire fight. There's a lot of ways this could play out. It's an intriguing matchup, but a very weird matchup at the end of the day. Because if you think about it, does Khamzat shoot 5 seconds into the fight? Probably. What if he goes out there and just smokes Paulo Costa? What is next? Do you give him a title shot after that? Am I crazy to think that they might do that? Would they? If he goes out there and smokes Paulo Costa, this is going to be October of 2023. And the fight with Izzy and now Sean Strickland, it's going to be in September, so it's going to be after it. If he goes out there and smokes Paulo Costa, do you give him a title shot after that? The question is, do you want to give him a title shot after that? Because Izzy's one of your biggest stars at 185. Do you give him a title shot right after that and take out one of your biggest stars and possibly build a bigger star with Khamzat? Or do you give him one more chance? Because they still got to make the Izzy Drakus fight. And that's assuming Izzy beats Sean Strickland, which is obviously what most people are going to have. But Very weird fight. Very weird how you go about things going forward. What if Paulo Costa beats Khamzat? What do you do with Paulo Costa? I don't know. We will see. And maybe I'll think about it more and come out with a video. But if you have any leans on what they do next with them or any leans on this fight moving forward, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want more content like this, hit the subscription button. Hey, Jet Picks here. Signing out.